Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Iran strike back, explosion rock Jerusalem and Tel Aviv after Israeli assault. Ramadan hit hard as Iran strike back at Israel. Iran fire missiles barrage at Tel Aviv, escalating conflict with Israel. Iran launches new retaliatory strikes, missile hits Tel Aviv building. Explosions rock Tel Aviv, Jerusalem at Iran fire missiles after Israeli strike. And United Nations Security Council meet as Iran strike Israel after massive Israeli attack. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Viewers, now the top story is here. Iran launched retaliatory airstrike on Israel, targeting key areas in response to Israel's largest ever military offensives. Explosions were reported in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, shaking the two major Israeli cities late into the night. The Iranian attack marked a significant escalation in tension between the two long-standing rivals. Israeli Defense Forces responds with interceptors, but damage and casualties are still being assessed. The international community has called for restraint amid fears of a border regional conflict erupting. Now, Iran retaliatory missile strikes severely impacted Ramadan near Tel Aviv, with explosion damaging homes, cars, and infrastructures. At least 3 houses were heavily damaged, including one nearly torn apart. Intercepted debris and missile fragments shattered windows, ignited fires, and injured dozens. Rescue workers pulled 15 people from a collapsed building. Authorities reported 2 deaths and over 40 injuries. The strike marks one of the most intensive escalations between Iran and Israel in recent years. Viewers, Iran launched a wave of missiles at Tel Aviv, one of Israel's most densely populated cities, in direct retaliations for recent Israeli airstrike. Air raid sirens blared as residents rushed to shelters. Several missiles were intercepted, but fragments caused fires and damaged buildings. Emergency crews responded swiftly to multiple impact zones. The attack marks a sharp escalation in regional tensions, with international observers warning of the growing risk of a wider Middle East conflict. Now the detail is here. Iran has begun launching fresh retaliatory strike against Israel, with live footages from Tel Aviv showing a missile hitting a residential building. The explosions sparked panic in the densely populated city as emergency siren blared and residents fled to shelters. Israeli authorities confirm ongoing interception, but some missiles broke through. Casualties are feared, with rescue teams are racing to the site. This latest barrage marks a dangerous escalation in the Iran-Israel conflict, drawing global concern. Explosion echoed over Tel Aviv and Jerusalem as air raid sirens waited across Israel following missile launches from Iran. According to an Israeli military spokesman, the escalations come after Israel's largest ever assault on Iran, which targeted the underground nuclear facilities to Natanz and reportedly killed top Iranian military commanders. The tit-for-tat strike have pushed the region to the brink, with fear rising over the potential for full-scale war between the long-time adversaries. Viewers, in the last, the United States Security Council convened an emergency session following Israeli massive military strike on Iran and Tehran. Retaliatory airstrikes on Friday night. Explosions were reported in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, escalating fears of a regional war. President Donald Trump told Reuters he was aware of Israel attack plans and had warned Iran in advance, urging Tehran to make a deal on its nuclear program. Global leaders are calling for restraint amid growing tensions. So viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DESI TV USA, DTV, and another OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130-plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.